heard of the Nakba?
75 years ago, a horrific tragedy forever changed the lives of Palestinians. In 1948, militias attacked, bombed, and massacred entire towns and cities all over Palestine, forcing nearly 75% of the Palestinian population out of their homes. Families were separated and entire communities destroyed.
Palestinians call this the Nakba, Arabic for catastrophe.
Israeli militias invaded Palestine with one goal: to drive out Palestinians.
So they could establish a country called Israel, on land where Palestinians had been living for generations.
When fleeing for safety, many Palestinians grabbed only their house keys, thinking they'd be able to return once the violence stopped.
But Israel moved strangers into their homes, and to this day have never let Palestinians return back to the places that they are from.
Since then, Israel has continued to murder Palestinians, destroy their homes, and steal their land over and over again, the same way they did in 1948. Israel's apartheid system began with the Nakba 75 years ago. It's the root cause of the injustices Palestinians face today.
All people, Palestinians want to live in their homeland, in safety and in freedom. This is Handala, a cartoon drawing of a young Palestinian boy that has become a symbol of Palestinian resilience and resistance to Israeli apartheid. How did this simple cartoon come to represent so much for Palestinians?
Handala was created by the Palestinian cartoonist Naji Al-Ali
as a representation of himself at 10 years old, the age he was in 1948 when Israeli soldiers violently forced him to flee his home. Handala remains frozen in the time of the Nakba, or the catastrophe of 1948.
when Israeli militias forced over 75% of the Palestinian population out of their homes and off their land. Handala represents the 75% of the Palestinian population whose homes and land Israel stole.
And the millions of Palestinian refugees whom Israel still won't allow to return home.
Today, you can find Handala on many forms of Palestinian art, from street art to t-shirts.
But no matter where you find him, Handala always represents one thing: Palestinian resistance and resilience in the face of Israeli apartheid.